Welcome to another part of fucking this game. Last time we got mages and we fought more shitty Killachines because now I want to get away from the events for a bit and I want to go ahead and just do some side quests because quite frankly the story has been draining me, so let's get drained a bit more by the shitty gameplay because fuck me, has this gameplay been bad. Oh god, has it been fucking bad. Also, coming back here just because we didn't come over to this area because the event fucking thing was here. And it kind of left up this entire little bit of area here which had like one enemy and also a special item here. So there, we've now seen that. Let's fight this guy.
Now's my chance. Operation Revelation will now commence.
So, yeah. Mages is neat when I can do this. Pretty much the entire time.
Say your prayers.
Like,
Finally.
yeah, that wrecked some shit. Surprisingly it didn't kill them, but it wrecked some shit. So that's good. Gave them a lot of... weakened the fuck out of all of them, really.
Not bad. Petty.
So at this point, we're just here to, like, kill them.
There. Be gone.
Yeah, see? Mages is fairly good.
You. Operation Revelation.
Guess the biggest
will
problem,
now
though, is the fact that,
Gotcha.
yeah, she only has one small space.
P would be perfect now.
Oh, of course, the fucking Dr. P shit. But, I will say that having a ranged attacker is good. Because this whole fucking game has just been a wreck to me with the whole bullshit. With so much of this one space-only crap. And Mage does have that. But her additional thing that makes it useful is the fact that she is ranged. So,
Say your prayers.
I can do shit like this without having to be close to the enemy and then just, you know, attack me. They have to actually come over to me to attack me. So that's the good news. Of course, I do want to build up the EXE drive gauge. But hey, I'm wrecking all their shit. I guess the worst part is I have to run away in order to attack again because, you know, from a distance.
Be gone. Finally.
But still, it's not that bad. It's not the worst thing. And that's really the only downside of mages.
Good.
The fact she has a small box, and I have to run away so that I can have the enemy in the box, because it's distance.
Say your prayers.
Her advantage is not getting meleeed too easily, and
Gonna beat ya up.
making it difficult for enemies to fuck her up if I got a whole bunch of melee
My turn.
going for them as well and being right in front of their faces.
This is it.
So I distract them into fighting them, while Mage stays at the distance, basically destroying them with all these spells.
Did you?
Which lets me try, the keyword being try, to find their weakness from doing that.
It is my turn.
So, in that regard, Mages is extremely useful, and I wish I got her back in chapter fucking 3. Or 2, whatever. 2, whatever. Like, I want her. I wanted her to be way before now. But no. We get her
Turn.
pretty much close to the halfway point of the game.
Take this.
Our first range attacker. And we get her at like the fucking near halfway point of the game. That sucks. That really sucks. And again, I've always played this before, but the fact she is stronger than
Good.
nearly all of my party is just... And this is a reoccurring trend too.
Still
It's just fucking stupid, really.
finally.
But yeah, I'm changing back to Bert because
This should do the trick.
I like mages But until I get a bigger radius with her attacks, I'm afraid I'm not going to get much use out of mages for now. Because that one little box, unless I'm doing special attacks, it's not going to do much for me. There's a lot of damage, yes, but I would like it if she had a wider attack box than what we currently have. I mean, we've also got some new moves here, like Tiny Trigger and the T-Photon. Is the Mandarin Slap? I don't know. All I do know is I'm using the Tiny Trigger because why not? And I will replace my weakest one with the T-Photon. So there we go. Yeah. We also have one more thing we must attack. That big motherfucker there. That's the tank, I think. And we have to fight that because one of our quests requires me to kill one of those fuckers.
Ambush successful. Now, what
so I will build this shit up and I guess prepare myself for that fight.
Finally.
And that's T-Photon, so that's nice. Nice. Okay, that's a Star Seeker. That's 3 side quests completed. So yeah, that's pretty neat. And I mean, the Bucket's trip of that Let's Play, there would be parts where I would focus solely on side quests. So, it's nothing new here, but... yeah. Wrecked. And quite honestly, I think we're done here for now. I got the side quest done. What I will do though, and I want to do, is come back here and fight the tank. I mean, it will mean I have to build this shit up again, because as you can see, I'm already hit level 1 again. So I should stay and build up some more to get to that point. But I kind of want to come back here full health and SP, just to show you something, because I already got the team right where I need it for this shit. There you go. So yeah, I think everyone knows that by this point, but some of these little special moves, the EXE moves, when we got that, we got the other fucking form, the HCD form going, it's extended. So yeah, it's always nice to be in that form when doing boss fights, to extend that shit and have more damage be dealt. But, yeah, you might have also noticed that for our DLC characters, we would get different EXE moves as their HCD form. So, I don't know what's going on there, but who cares. What I do know is we've got a lot of shit here, but we do have to fight the heavy tank. And that's my last side quest for the part. Now, why am I doing this my last side quest for the part? And why exactly is this part only side quest? Well, we are fighting a strong fucking enemy on the latest dungeon. Now, as a reminder to all of you, if you didn't know, I tried this at one point with one of the unlockable fucking dungeons that I made the plan of, and I fought one of those strong little bunny fuckers, and I died. I had to level up greatly and go through more of the game in order for me to have a fighting chance against the asshole. So, with that in mind, we have a problem with this, the heavy tank. Because, from what I've experienced, if we try to fight a heavy fucking enemy in a dungeon we've only just begun, we're gonna get fucked, because it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be tough as fuck to actually deal with.
What shall I do?
Well, we do have a lot of items. And we do have a tactic. But yeah, as you can see, we're not gonna be doing too well, because as you can see, we're not doing too much damage to just these normal enemies.
Take this.
So how exactly am I actually going to beat this fucking heavy tank when I'm not dealing that much damage? I'm as Neptune, our main character, am I dealing that much damage? How are we even going to handle this? There's a way. It requires me to get the EXE drop gauge up a bit, and to change the most of the HDD forms, and to mainly focus at the start, breaking the guard.
Take this. Here I come.
Everything afterwards the problem, though.
What shall I do?
It makes it a long fucking fight.
What is this power?
So, what's on illegal device, which I need for one specific quest, illegal devices. So, good, I know an enemy that has illegal devices that randomly drops. So I have to keep fighting these little fuckers to even get the third one, to even complete that quest, which is... Ooh, I wonder how many enemies have the same shit, and how many I have to go back and get done.
That was simple.
Anyway.
My best action now is... Take
Let's just think about this for a second on how this is going to go. Okay? I'm going to fight a heavy tank with what I currently have right now. I can't buy any better weapons.
Leave it to me.
I can't afford any better armor. That makes it special of a character, which is about on par with Compa. And, you know, there's a lot to this.
I won't go easy.
And of course, I'm still using Neptune's free fucking block weapon, because I still don't learn to change it, and I just really prefer a wider range of Neptune more than anything else.
Leave it to me. Finally.
So with all that in mind, all that in your fucking brain right now,
It's my turn.
how long do you think, and how much of a good chance do you think I'll have at beating a heavy tank at this point? I'm being serious. Right now, what are the chances that I can actually beat the heavy tank strong fight at this point in the game?
I won't go easy. Prepare yourself.
I want an honest answer,
Leave it to me.
because when I get to it,
Gonna beat ya.
you're gonna be shocked at just how fucking bullshit this fight is, and how lucky I got with it.
Take this.
Especially since, and I haven't gotten this in a good bit so far,
It is finally my turn.
I unlock an achievement
Prepare
from this fight. A specific achievement. One that is incredibly insane to even get with something like this. Just a random fight. Knowing that I need to deal that sort of amount in order to get that shit. Also, I got an item that now completes another thing.
Power. This will be quite interesting.
So yeah,
It is time for
I'll
you
be
to show.
unlocking, in total, a level 2 on the EXE gauge. Here's some nice little animation of them transforming. And, yeah.
Leave it to me.
Finally!
Just give me an estimate.
Be serious now.
Give me a
I'll show you.
relatively
Power
accurate
of the goddess.
estimate of how this is gonna work.
Taking this serious? My best
Because notice how much
action
damage
now.
Neptune just dealt there.
I'll show you the true power of a goddess. I'm getting serious now. Say your prayers.
This voice acting, I swear to God.
Stay
Yeah,
up.
that damage.
Are you ready?
And that heal.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah. I forgot to mention, this fucker
To me.
heals up to 5,500 damage every time he attacks. Every time it's his turn, he gets back
I'll end this.
over 5,000 health.
You.
Schneestrop. I will not let you have it
Look
your
at how much damage I'm dealing.
way. Take this. Leave it to me. I'll finish
All
this.
back. Like I dealt nothing. But then I get rid of his fucking god. And all of a sudden, now there might be a fighting chance.
My blow will destroy everything. This is the end. I am ready.
Yeah. 20,000 damage. And I had to think about this.
Silhouette spear.
I didn't bother. I went for the spear. Which dealt pretty fairly
I'll
fine.
finish this.
So, yeah.
Critical edge.
I did a lot of damage. Well, except Neptune. But, you can see, 30,000. Now it's 25,000, about that amount. Because he healed back some fucking health. And he got his guard up a good bit. Now comes the main problem.
I'll finish
In order
this.
for me to have a fighting chance with this asshole, I need to keep dealing a good amount of damage while also growing back that EXE gauge in order to do 3 more major attacks on this asshole.
I'll end this. You.
Stay up. Slice it back.
Who wants to take me?
Yeah,
Taking this serious.
and I try not to make him lose his guard immediately, because then he gets it back immediately. Because remember that being a thing? That's a great fucking thing, eh? That's fair.
Leave it to me.
I'm ready anytime.
So yeah,
Slice it
with this
back.
in mind,
Turn.
just what do you think? What do you think of the chances that I can even manage something like this? Because right now he is gaining back health. Not too much considering how much damage I'm dealing back, but he is getting back.
I'll end this.
Keep a note of how much damage I'm doing every turn. And I cancel, because I can.
You ready?
He gains back a good amount of health, but his guard is very low. And that's what I wanted.
Leave it
Now I
to
deal a
me.
lot of damage,
I'm ready anytime.
so I keep him down a good bit.
This is gonna hurt bad. It's my
See?
turn.
As long as I keep him down a good fucking healthy bit, I can manage.
Are you ready?
Well, then it comes back to this.
Too slow.
So,
T-bone.
here's the strategy that I have
This.
basically made for myself.
Here I come.
Attack him, but don't attack him too much. keep it to a certain amount where
Take me on.
when after he does attack, you break his guard then.
I won't let
Because
you
by then, it won't refill back after when his turn comes in. And you can deal a shit ton of damage.
Here.
Now with this,
I'm ready.
I need to keep dealing at least 10,000 damage on that turn every time I get the chance
Are you ready?
in order to keep his health down. Because he'll keep healing up 5,600 every fucking time. And while I'm doing this, I need to heal myself up because he's still hurting me.
Now's the
So in
time.
order to avoid dying, I had to have a fucking turn where I'm basically healing everybody up to get enough health back to keep them alive and fighting.
Take this. I'll slice you in half. Are you ready?
Yeah. This is a tough enemy
Leave it to
and will require me to really think this through and be smart about
Too
this.
slow. Taking this serious? I'll help.
For the most part,
I'm ready anytime.
I do my best with it.
Eat this. I'm slap. I am ready.
As long as I can deal damage above his heal rate, I'm still
Leave it to me.
winning at least.
It's my turn.
But I have to keep getting up that gauge, because I'm not dealing enough damage to actually kill him. Because he'll heal it right back up.
I'm ready anytime.
So the only way to really fight this asshole
So you get away from
is
this.
to grow the gauge. And once the gauge has been filled up to at least level 4, I break the fucking guard,
Leave it to me.
and on that turn I do 2 EXE moves. Really good ones. Neptune, I believe,
I am ready.
I don't know, I think Neptune's the weakest, maybe Blanc? Either one of them. Vert is needed.
I'll end this. You eat
So yeah, I need their specials, I need their EXE moves.
I won't lose.
Now, you might be thinking, well, when you get the chance, change the mages.
I won't let you have it your way.
The problem with that? That's a turn wasted, changing to somebody.
Maybe this is a bit much. I'll finish
Yeah.
this.
It's not the HCD drive shit where I can get a second
I should use
attempt
this.
I'm
and,
ready
you know, keep
anytime.
attacking. No. No. When I change the character,
I am
that turn's ended. And I have to hope that I can have mages next after this next character instead of the enemy.
It's my turn.
And 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be the enemy. So,
Critical
yeah.
edge.
Yeah. This,
I'm ready anytime.
this turns into a tedious, long,
Eat
just
this.
grindy fucking
Let you
fight.
have it your way.
Reminds me of fucking Final Fantasy 13, the Bartholomew
Leave it to
fight,
me.
where it's just a long, tedious grind of a fight,
Too slow.
and it sucks.
I'm ready anytime. You
But this is a strong enemy, it's not a boss. Bartholomew in Final Fantasy 13 was a
I will
boss.
not let you have it your way.
So this is worse.
This should work. I'll finish
But
this.
I do manage to beat this heavy tank.
Too slow.
Because as you can see, I'm not doing too much. It's still up there, his health bar. It's still not really going down by much.
eat this. Are you ready?
Take
But don't worry. Don't you worry your little
leave it
head.
to me.
Because,
Not bad.
it will keep going down.
Say,
Slightly, but surely.
taking this serious.
And, when I get that level 4 gauge,
Are you ready?
It's killing time.
Too slow.
I'm gonna be wrecking a motherfucker.
Take this. I'll end this. You. Let's see you get away from this. Who wants to take me on?
Yeah, having Blanc do those strong moves when the guard's down extremely helps in the situation.
Take this. Didn't feel a thing. You. Let's see you get away from this. I will not let you have it your way. Prepare yourself.
So yeah,
Leave it to
this
me.
is the fight.
Who wants to take me on?
And it's just the same shit I'm doing every time.
Have time.
All for a side quest.
Anytime.
I repeat, a side quest, not a main part of the game. There's no reason for me to be fighting this fucker.
This. Are you ready?
But I'm doing it anyway. For two reasons. One, to get this out of the way, and two, because I really don't want to go and do the stupid
Leave
fucking
it to me.
like events for a good part, okay? Like just for one part, I would rather do nothing but side quest shit than do the fucking main shit. Also, that took a lot of hits, notice damage.
Eat this. I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Neptune's SP moves
Take this.
suck right now.
Leave it to me.
They are
I'll
extremely
finish
weak.
this. Have time. Are you ready?
Like, even if I gave her the good weapons,
Leave it to me.
they would still be extremely weak.
I'll end this.
They would still do near nothing to the damage of this asshole. Yeah,
I better use this.
I'm continuing to abuse the items with some SP to keep that shit growing up.
Taking this serious? Have time. I'm ready anytime. This is gonna hurt bad. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Take this.
this is the fight.
Take this.
We're getting there though, we're getting very close to having the level 4 gauge
Who wants to
there.
take me on?
Which means that I will be going ahead and using about 2 or 3
Now's the
EXE
time.
moves
I'm ready
to
anytime.
wreck this motherfucker. Will it kill him though? Yeah. It will get him close to death. I just have to
Better
finish
use
off
this. I
afterwards.
will not let you have it your way.
So,
This should work.
are you getting ready? So I'm keeping it at 4 so I still have a level 1 by the end of it just in case it doesn't kill him.
Now's the time. I'll end this.
Because I need at least one level 4 on the EXE drop gauge to do those little extra attacks at the end. You know, these EX finishes. In order to deal this kind of damage. Because otherwise I'm fucked.
Leave it to me. I can't.
So with this in mind... By the way, look at this guard. It went back up to his healing. And yeah, it went straight back up
I'm ready
to a high level.
anytime.
So I had to really grind the fucker down. It sucks.
How's this? Are you ready?
Well, are you ready?
Too slow. There. Have time. I'll end this.
I think it's about time. I think it's about time for this shit. Let's do it.
Destroy everything.
Let's fuck him up.
This is the end.
Now, while this is going on, were you able to guess what achievement I unlocked from doing this?
I will have you perish here.
I think you figured it out by now. But if you haven't,
Existence.
don't worry. We'll see it very soon.
I'll finish this.
Because I got Neptune still.
This is my special Neptune break.
So, what did I get for doing this? Well, I got, in total, a damage amount
This is it.
of 100,000.
Are you ready?
Because I got her back too. So I did it again to end it, because why the fuck would I not? And if you get 100,000 damage, total damage, in one fucking turn of yours,
May your spirit
you
be
gain an
closed from
achievement.
existence. How unlikely.
But yeah,
I'll be
he had over
Level up.
150,000 health. He had about that much. It's 125,000 like that. He had a lot of fucking health, and him gain that back, yeah, that was fucked. But there you go. I beat him. That was a tough fucking fight, and I beat him. And I got this one done with the exploded shell shit. So yeah, this has been the side quest episode. I've done quite a lot of side quests, about 5, and yeah, but this was a good part. We got a whole lot of progress done, and yeah, I think next time on Neptunia we will actually go back and do the fucking event. God damn it. Well, I'll see you all next time for more fucking event shit. See you then!